louder than the recordings I'm going to play too. That's weird. That sounded awesome though. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me? I'm using a Zoom camera for the first time and it's about 5 feet from me. So I don't have my handheld. I don't have my lavalier. It's all coming from there and it's tuned in so that hopefully the music won't sound all crunchy and stuff. I haven't tested it and it's the first time I'm ever using this live. So here we are, Neil Peart, pretty good drummer, eh? My studio's kind of a mess, but I really wanted to do this. So here we are. What is that? Oh, that's this. Okay, here we go. Maybe I could turn this a little bit. Let's see. So if I turn it like this, just slightly maybe. How's that? There we go. So yeah, hey, Dan here on Drum Talk TV, celebrating the music and lyrics of Neil Peart, even though I'm going to play at least one instrumental song, maybe a couple. And wow, what an amazing legacy he left behind, right? So chime in with favorite Rush songs, favorite Rush albums, favorite Neil drum songs, drum parts, lyrics. Did you see them? How many times? Which tours? Okay, cool. Thanks, Steve. Hopefully the music won't be too bad, but go ahead and chime in. Let's celebrate Neil. I'm going to play to some songs off of the Power Windows tour from 1985 into 86. I don't remember the date of this particular one I'm going to play to. They're all live bootlegs that I'm playing to so that they don't get snagged. And I'm going to attempt to play to some stuff from the Hemispheres Tour. The bootleg I found, the audio's not that great and my hearing's not that great. And I haven't played in here in like 2 months. So things are not quite dialed in. And I haven't picked up drumsticks other than a few minutes ago for the first time in 3.5 weeks. So this will be fun. We'll play some Rush. That's a good warm up, right? So let me know how this sounds. Let's do a quick sound check. Oh, there's something missing off of here. That's nice. Did that sound okay? Where's my phone? Because my awesome producer, Steven, is going to text me and let me know. He's going to either say take a nap, let it rip, or make an adjustment. Okay, cool. Thanks. All right. Let's see how it sounds with the music. I promise. It's cut me a little slack here. sound check, right? Okay, well, I'm glad that worked. There's a weird electronic thing happening. I don't know if you folks heard it. There's like a big buzz for like a second, and then the timing's off. It's something in the signal or something that I have no control over. I don't own the internet. I did not invent Wi-Fi. Okay, let's see. Let's look at comments first. Okay, let's see. You should be able to hear my drums for sure. Yeah, because they won't be as good as Neil's. That's how you can tell. It's pretty easy. I don't remember if. Let me see something because I want to play YYZ, but not if it has the drum solo. If it has the drum solo, I'm going to stop. But I think YYZ is on here. It is, and it has the drum solo, and then it goes into red lenses. Okay, well, we're not going to do that. So let's do. I'm going to take a stab at this. I just hope I can hear it well. It's one of my favorite songs. I learned this in a band when I was 15. It's called La Villa Strangiato, and it's all about Alex Lifeson's nightmares. That's the theme of each little section. The audio is just not that good. So let's just do it anyways. Why? Because I said. So hey, chime in. Favorite Rush album, favorite Rush song, favorite Neil lyrics, favorite Neil drumming parts. Did you ever see them live and all that there kind of stuff? Okay, hopefully this will work. I'll leave them on. hiccup that's happening online really goofs me up. Like I don't need help with goofing up, right? Cool. So let's do, I don't know. Maybe I could squeeze, thank you very much, thank you. Maybe I could squeeze one or two more out. Like I said, it's the first time ever using this camera on a live. Let's see what else is on this bootleg. I'm open to suggestions. Let's see here. Bear with me. Wow, Bito and the Snow Dog. No, let's do, how about, well, should I do Hemispheres? Who has a request? Something from the, and doesn't mean I'll play it, but I'm open to requests. I'm losing my voice. My wife is going to love it. Something from the Hemispheres Tour, something from the Power Windows Tour. Let's go back to the Power Windows Tour. Let's see what's there. That one little electronic hiccup really is jacking me up. How about, gosh, I don't know. I wish I knew of a version off the top of my head of YYZ without the drum solo. Okay, I'll look at comments in a sec. I'm just sort of scanning here. I don't know. All right, let's go over there. Yeah, Bytor is crazy, right? Okay, let's see if I remember that. Let's see. Bytor was on the Hemispheres one, but when it gets to that middle section that just goes off into outer space, I'll stop. Where is it? I saw it. Bytor. God, I hope I remember this. And I don't even know this version. I saw this tour. This is the first time I saw Rush, Long Beach Arena, and the San Bernardino Swing, which used to be a boxing venue. It was made out of a old airplane hangar. It was really interesting to see them there. All right, Bytor and the Snow Dog. Here we go. Bear with me. Give me some slack, okay? We're honoring Neil Peart here.
How long it takes a beginner like my dad to go from beer belly to get ripped again with...
Well, I don't have either. just can't hear it well enough. But I love the. I remember all that, but I can't hear it. So sorry about that. All right, let's pick something, close out with something somewhat solid. How does that sound? Yeah, that outer space part in the middle, it's actually Getty and Alex before Getty was really using keyboards much at all. And it's just all weird and yeah. All right. Goes off into outer space. All right. Here's a couple cool ones. I don't know how well I remember them. Okay. Let's try this. I'm tempted to just play to a studio version of something. Steven's going, no. I'm going to try something. Come on, folks, chime in. Favorite Rush music, favorite Neil Peart lyrics, favorite Neil Peart drumming. Okay. Yeah, it has a drum solo. Darn it. Oh, I wonder if this does. You know what? Maybe my drums will just cover it. I'm going to take a chance. I'm just going to play the studio version. Steve is probably going to get muted. I don't know if the live will get pulled down, but let's just see what happens here. And I'm going to do a quick sound check because it might be blasting because of my previous settings.
I always say you can't manage what you can't see. Monday.com.
One sec. Screw it. Let's just try it. Let me turn this down a touch. I have a feeling it's going to be overkill. All right, let's see what happens. All right, here goes. I think. Oh, I got to take it to the beginning. That'd be nice, right? give the timpani some love there. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that doesn't get muted at the end there. I hope I at least get one that's audibly sound. Mark Zutkov says, normally I wouldn't recommend anything AI, but you could use a reputable AI program to create a music -1 track that strips. Oh, there's all kinds of those around. Yeah, there's a lot of those. But I like playing to the actual track. Thank you very much. And thanks to everybody else who joined and hung out or dipped into this on the archive. Thank you so much for following what we do here on Drum Talk TV. And we'll see you soon. We're on all the time, so you'll definitely see us soon. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate it. Bye.